Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. So in today's video, I decided to create this really pretty glittery cut crease makeup look that you see right here. If you guys would like to see how I achieve this look, first you need to pause this video and subscribe to my channel. Tap the bell so that you're notified whenever I do post. Also give this video a huge thumbs up, comment down below. And once you do all that, then you can go ahead and press play again and continue watching this video to see how I achieved this makeup look. Okay, so in today's video, I know that last time when I filmed the makeup look, I used this pure, whatever, however you pronounce it. I used this festival palette to create my last look when I did the purple and the pink. But this color right here was very, very interesting. And I wanted to give it a try because I normally don't do super glittery looks like this. So in this video, I want to do a look using this really pretty glittery shade right here. Something again that I normally would not do. So I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, stepping out of my little box, and I'm going to create something with that shade that I just showed you guys. So of course I start off with priming my eyelids. I think I'm going to start off using the eyeshadow base that I received. This is the Luscious Angel Eyes eyeshadow primer slash base instead of using my concealer, because I really do like the way that the primer worked out. So let's go ahead and do that again. Last time I used way too much. This time I know now that a little goes a long way. So I'm going to be a little bit more careful applying this base. Okay, so now that I have my eyes primed, the first shade I'm going to dip into is the shade right here, Hidden Desert. I'm going to use that as my transition shade. And to apply the shadow, I'm going to be taking my Morphe M330 brush. I didn't eat lunch today at work, so I'm sipping on my smoothie from Smoothie King. So freaking good. When I go to Smoothie King, I love to get the Angel Food Slim, and I like to add almonds. It's so good, so good. Like, I could drink this smoothie every single day. Moving on for my crease, I'm gonna be taking this really dark brown shade. It's called All Night, and I'm going to be applying that in my crease with this bullet brush. This is a Morphe E36. So of course I'm gonna do a cut crease with this shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this in my crease. The best way to apply shadow on your crease, sometimes if you look back a little bit, you can see exactly where your crease is, and just slowly apply your shade. I'm using this small brush to give me more control where I'm gonna place the shadow. And then of course I'm gonna blend out the harsh line with the more fluffier brush. But for now I'm just going to use this small bullet brush to just go ahead and do like my outline of my crease. You would never want to leave anything like this. This is very unblended and this is not a good look. So the key to eyeshadow is to blend. So now that I have my outline done, I'm going to go ahead and take my Morphe M506. It's a very small fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to blend out this brown shade so that it's not so harsh. So I want to deepen up this brown shade just a little bit more, so I'm going to go back in with my bullet brush and I'm just going to deepen that up. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend this out again. Now I'm also going to be putting this brown shade in the outer corner of my eye. So to do that, I'm going to take that same bullet brush and I'm just going to pack it on the outer corner of my eye. Alright, so this is how I'm looking right now. I did lose some of the shadow that I used, the Hidden Desert shade. So I'm going to go back into this shade right here. And I'm just going to go back over where I did my transition, just to bring that shade back. Alright, so now I'm going to go back in with this eyeshadow primer. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to cut my crease. So with this part, you want to take your time. Definitely take your time with this when it comes to cutting your crease, because sometimes it can get a little crazy. So I'm going to be taking this flat brush to cut my crease. Okay, so I did a half cut crease, and I don't know if you guys can see, but I messed up here. So I'm just gonna take my little small blending brush and just blend out where I have that primer. Alright, so now for the fun part, we're gonna go ahead and apply this really pretty glittery purplish burgundy shade with these gold reflex. The name of the shade is called Fireworks, and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and apply that right where we cut our crease. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this shade, and I don't know if it's gonna apply better if I wet my brush. This is how it looks on the back of my brush. I feel like it'll apply better if I wet my brush, so I'm gonna spray some setting spray on there. I'm going to apply this on my lid. It's kind of chunky because some of it just fell onto my lap. So for my inner corner, it's kind of hard to get in there with this brush. So I'm going to use a smaller bullet brush to apply my inner corner with this shade. I don't think that it applies better with the wet brush, because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of product because I didn't really do anything. So maybe it does apply better if your brush is dry, because I feel like the product itself is kind of wet. Like the texture of the shade is very weird. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe off the bullet brush that I used to apply the brown shade. And I'm going to apply, maybe I should use a different brush because that brown shade is kind of dark. So let me just use another brush. I'm over here being lazy so that I don't have to clean a bunch of brushes. Okay, we're going to use this brush, just something small so that I can get right to the inner corner. That was kind of hard to put in my inner corner. It was not trying to go in there. Okay, so now that I have this glittery, beautiful shade, I'm going to go ahead and take my small blending brush, the Morphe M506, and I'm just going to blend these together, the brown and the glitter. Okay, so that's it for the eyes. I really like the way this looks. This is actually really, really pretty. Definitely not something I will wear on an everyday basis, but it's definitely a really pretty eyeshadow. So let's go ahead and move on to the face. For primer, I'm going to be taking my Dr. Brandt Luminizing Primer. Lately, I've really been picking up this a lot. I'm not sure why, but I've been liking this. And I've had it for a while now. For foundation, of course, I'm using my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, and for my concealer, I'm going to be taking my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. The foundation is in the shade Cappuccino, and the concealer is in the shade Golden Honey. don't even know how I have all this foundation on this white shirt, and of course it's not gonna come out. Like, to set my face, I'm taking the Calyx Cosmetics Loose Translucent Setting Powder. For my under eye, I'm just going to take the small bullet brush, and I'm only going to take the shade Hidden Desert. I don't want to do too much for the under eye, so I'm just going to put that under my lower lash line. To contour, I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is in the shade Cocoa. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my contour with my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. To apply some blush, and for blush I'm going to take in my Pretty Vulgar Make Them Blush blush, and it's like this really pretty shade. I'm going to be taking this fluffy brush to apply this blush. For highlight, I'm going to be taking this Pretty Vulgar highlight, and this is in the shade Shimmering Swan. Looks like this, just a nice gold highlight. Okay, I'm liking the way that everything is coming out. So let me go ahead and set my face. I have all this powder on, so let me go ahead and set my face. If only you guys could see the amount of foundation I have on my shirt. Like, it's really ridiculous. And I don't even know how this even happened. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara to prep my lashes for false lashes. Since the eyes is already a light, I feel like maybe we should just do like a nude lip. For lips, I'm going to be taking this lip liner from Jante Blue, and this is in the shade Brown Sugar. Next, I'm going to be taking this Kat Von D liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Bow and Arrow. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup look. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. Also, make sure that you comment down below so that I know that you watched this video. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I will see you in the next one.